So just like last month of May of 2020, this month in June, South Routt really struck gold. Is doing really well in the era of COVID. Hi, it's John James. I'm with the James team at Remax Partners. I'm with you with another steamboat market update, this time for South Routt in June of 2020. So we're looking at Oak Creek, Stagecoach, Phippsburg, Yampa, that region right there. So let's dive right into the numbers. First off, you've got the median sales price. Last year was like $272,316. This year, $330,000. That's up 17.4%. Quite a big jump. And the number of sales, it's slightly different. That is up 1.1%, went from 91 to 92. And the other big part, this is the big number, the sales volume went from 31 million, almost 32 million last year in June of 19, up to 49,413,850. That's a 35.5% increase in the total dollar volume in South Routt. Big change right there. Looking at some other numbers now into kind of the inventory side of things. Days on market, as we've seen, whether regardless of COVID or not, days of market have been steadily going up over the past year. It was 94 last year. It's 136 this month in June of 2020. That's up 30.8%. However, the month supply, and that was in a seller's market last year at 3.9 months in June of 19. This year, it is down to 2.7 months. That's a 30.7% drop. So telling you, inventory is the key. It has been dropping and dropping. And active listings kind of shows that too. It was 48 last year. It has dropped 23% to 37. So inventory is a tough one, a very tough one right now. But if we look at kind of the value, what are you getting for your money? Sales to list last year was 97.3. This year, 98.1%. So those of you who have sold in South Routt in the past month, you got really close to your listing price. And but there were some price reductions. People are now starting to adjust their prices for the market, whereas last year was 18 price reductions in June, this year 25. Looking a little bit more ahead, the back on market stats, we've got 7 that were under contract last year and then went back on the market. This year it's only 6. And then looking further ahead into the current month of July, the pending listings. So it was 102 in June of last year. It's down to 97. It's a 4.9% drop. So we might see that June was the big month for South Routt and maybe drop off a little bit in July. Going back to some of the COVID stats, starting with the number of sales, we're tracking March to June of this year. And that was down 8% from March to June. And then we compare that to how it was March to June last year. Last year, it was down 5.4%. So really, there was only a change of 2.6% differential between this year and last year in that time. So South Routt has had a little bit of a cushion when it comes to COVID. And you can kind of see that a little bit also in the sales volume stats. It's up 0.8% March to June this year, where last year it was up 2.9%. So a 2.1% differential. That's well under where everyone else is doing in the market right now. So yay for South Routt. All right, the next one coming up is going to be North Routt, and then we'll touch into West Routt after that in the Hayden area. And then we'll be, boom, going right into July. So hope this helps. If you have any questions, give me a call, 970-846-0797, or email me at johnjames@jamesteamsteamboat.com. Have a great day.